Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to understand 1233 Leetcode problem, and it is saying that remove the subfolders from the file system. And if you see the statement, it's very clear to understand, but still I will suggest that please pause this video and go through the statement so you can understand what the question statement is saying there, right? So let me read for you, right? The question is saying that given a list of folders, we have given folder and we have to return the folders after removing all the subfolders in these folders. So you may return the answer in any order. So if a folder at I is located within another folder at J, it is called subfolder of it. So a subfolder of a folder at J must start with folder at J followed by backslash. Okay. For example, A and B is a subfolder of A, right? And B is a subfolder of ABC. We can say subfolders, right? So this format is one of the most concatenated string of uh, the slash, right? Followed by one or more lowercase English letter. For example, if we talk about slash Leetcode problems are valid path, while an empty substring have only empty slash, which is not, right? Example one is saying that we have given this subfolders and these are the outputs we have. So you can go to the explanation and you can understand these examples, right? So what the question is saying that, let's start with the problem itself, right? So we have given a list of folders as you can see here, right? And our job is to remove all the subfolders that are inside another folder. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, let's go to the slide and understand what the question is saying. So if we will summarize this, you can see that question we have given, that question also we have given in the form of folders, right? We are given a list of folders that is look like a path, right? /a b /cd /cde, like that we have given, right? Means we are given a list of the you can say folder paths, right? So each uh, index, right, contains a path, as you can see in the double quote, right? Contains, right? So we can say this is nothing but a list of folders. So we can say we are given a list of folders path like this, we can say that, right? What is this path maintains? How we can say see in the file system? So each path is a folder in a file system and some folders are inside other folders, like this. How? So if we have A, in A what we have is B. So can we say /A is itself a path, right? But when we want to go for the folder B, so folder B is inside A, so we can say A inside B. So very first A is a folder path, so we can say A is a folder path. If you see A and B, right, so we can say A hyphen A sorry /A/B, we can say we can reach here, right? Similarly we have another C and D, so we'll say /C will is in the /D, /D is in the /C, right? And similarly CDE, if we'll talk about, there is one nested is there, right? And similarly we have CF. Can we say that? Then we have what? CF. So C, one subfolder is what? D, another is F, and D have another subfolder is E. Okay, so we can represent like this, and I hope you understands this file system, folder file system that we have in the system, right? Either it's a Mac or it's a Windows system, right? So what is our goal? So our goal is to remove any folder that is a subfolder of another one. Can we say that? Means we have to remove any folder that is a subfolder of one another. So let's suppose in this case we can remove B, D, E, F. Can we say that? So what is a subfolder? I'm just talking for those kids who are not aware with, right? But they are a very beginner, right? So I have to also consider about them, right? So some basics things we have to also cover. What is a subfolder? subfolder, if one folder starts with another folder, means plus a slash. Can we say that like this? So it's a subfolder. So for example, we have slash a slash b. So slash a slash b is a subfolder of a. Can we say that this is a subfolder of what? A, because b is a subfolder of parent A, right? So we can say CDE is a subfolder of who? CD, right? So like that we have to understand. Let's suppose, but if slash a slash b will say is not a subfolder of AB, can we say that? It's true, right? Because AB, let's suppose we are calling a folder, so we are not mentioning that its parent name, right? There is no parent's name is there, right? So AB we cannot say, because A is itself a folder, but AB is different thing, right? It's a different name. Okay, so backslash A backslash B is not a subfolder of AB, but if you say backslash A backslash B is a subfolder of A, right? So this A and this AB is different. You understand? So this is called subfolder. Don't we get confused? Pause this video and go through understanding wherever you want to understand. Okay, if you are not able to understand, just pause this video so you can understand. Okay, let's understand one example. We have a folder, let's suppose slash a slash b slash c slash d, like this we have given these things, right? If we'll talk about ab is inside a, right? It means we have to remove this, because AB is a subfolder which is inside A. It means we should remove it as per the exam, as per the question, right? If we talk about CDE, it is inside where? CD, right? Slash C slash D means we have to remove this one also. Okay, so we talk about AB and we talk about CDE, right? So AB is a subfolder of A. Similarly, CDE is a subfolder of D. Can we say that? That is why we are seeing this is a subfolder. If we will say, give me 1 second. So what are the subfolders in this list, right? So this is a subfolder, right? And this is a subfolder, and rest are parents. This is parent, right? This is also parent, this is also parent, right? Can we say that? So these are parents. Will keep top level, this is top, you can say top level folders, right? This is top level folder, top level folder, top level folder, top level folder. These are top level folder, but these are subfolders, and so we have to keep only top level folders, right? So this is our output, and we say only will keep the top level folders, right? We will make a note that only we will keep a top level folders, and subfolders we will delete, we will remove it, right? I hope you understands. If still have any doubt, okay, let me know in the comment section that you understood or not. Okay, let's understand another example. So we have another example, folder A, ABC, ABCD, right? Like this we have given. So can we say that ABC means slash A slash B slash C, and slash A slash B slash B slash D, right? Means these two are inside A. Can we say that? So A is a parent, right? And we know that in A there is two subfolder is B, right? There is B, only we can say B. In B we have another folder that is C and D, right? So can we say that A is a parent folder? In that we have a B, and B have two subfolder, right? In this file system we are saying. So we, if you represent like a tree, right, we can say A is a root node or root folder, we can say, where we have a subfolder, a child that is B, and B has two child C and D, right? So if we understand this, means the folder C and D we can remove from here. It means we will remove this subfolder and this subfolder. So these two subfolder will remove, only will keep the top level folder, and that will be our answer. What is our rule summary? We'll keep only the root level folders and will remove the folders that are the subfolders of others. I hope you understand, right? Let's break it down, the intuition, and try to understand the approach that we are gonna see. What we have given in the list here, right? Let's suppose what we have given. First of all, understand the question, what question is saying that, okay? Then you will understand what you need to do. Then you will understand what should I do, right? Before that, writing the code, anything, try to understand as much as you understand the question, okay? The question is saying that we are given a list of folders like slash a, slash a, slash b, slash c, slash d, slash c, slash d, like that we have given. So if these are the list of folders, each index that contains as an element, this element is nothing but a folder, right? So each folder path will say contains as a list, right? So these paths can be thought of a file system tree that we have shown already. So what is our goal? Our goal is to remove any folder that is a subfolder of another. So what is our key insights? Means what we should understand, right? So if folder starts with another folder, let's suppose call plus a slash, then it's a subfolder and that can be removed easily. Okay, so how we are going to detect a subfolder? Very first, writing the code, you should understand how to detect a subfolder, right? Means let's say we have a parent folder, let's call slash a. Can we say that? And what are the possible subfolder will be here? So we can say slash a having a slash b. This is the possible subfolder. So b is a possible subfolder. So we'll check if slash a slash b is a subfolder of a. What we need to do, we'll say slash a slash b starts with slash a. That is true. So a subfolder always matches this pattern. It means we'll do subfolder dot start with parent plus double quote slash. Can we say that? So this will be our logic to detect the subfolder, right? Means we'll pass subfolder dot start with. So subfolder is nothing but what? A string, and start with as a method of string, right? So string is a class and string class contains a method that is what? Starts with. I hope you understand the string class, right? String class has a many methods, right? In one of the method is starts with. The starts with will say parent will pass the string. So what is this string? Is a double quote a. Is this is a subfolder? This is your subfolder AB. And give me 1 second, guys. So what I'm trying to say, let's suppose what we have slash a, then we have slash b. Can we say that this is our subfolder, right? What is our parent? So parent is nothing but what? Slash a. Can we say that? It means start with will check on this one. So is it start with this, right? So very first will whatever the element will be there, right? So what is the how many characters are there? Let's suppose call slash and a is 2 character. So first 2 character will check is it this is a subfolder. This is a subfolder. In this subfolder, the very first 2 character is like this or not. If it is like this, we can say yes. We will return true. Right? Means we have detected the subfolder. Let's for example, let's understand. I'll say Navneet. Okay, this is a name. Okay, Navneet. Right? So what we need to do, I want to check is NAV is a start with an NAV. Let's suppose I'll say Navi, like another name. So we have 2 list we have. Let's suppose, for example, I'm saying the 2 strings we have. So I want to check is the is these names or another will take. Let's suppose Meva. Okay, so these 3 names will take. Now I want to check the name start with NAV, right? So when we are going to check in this list, right? So we'll do starts with the method. This string, let's suppose we'll call S. So what we'll say? S dot start with, right? S dot start with. And what we will pass? The NAV, and we'll say or NAV, or you can pass any substring name. Let's suppose we'll call prefix PR. You can pass the string name also. Okay. So and then you will do close this. Okay. So it will give you true. Where it will give you true? It will give true here, here, but here it will give false. I hope you understand, right? Okay. So these are the concept we have. So starts with, we'll check the parents. If it starts with what? A, and in here it's already started, so it will return true. And then you can detect the subfolder. I hope you understand, right? Now, once you understood how to detect the what do you call subfolder, it means you can remove from easily, right? So very first, what we should do, you sort the folders. Why? Because if we sort the path alphabetically, lexicographically, right, then the parent folder always comes before the subfolders, right? Let's suppose before sorting, what we have before sorting? C, D, E, A, B, C. Let's suppose we'll call, and like this we have. So is it looks good? No, right? So what we will do, we'll do the sorting. So we can say, oh, A is there. So this is your parent, this is your child. So we'll check this in this. Is it start with, is this, if this is a subfolder that is already detected, then we'll check parent is existing. So we'll make a loop and we'll check, yeah, parents start with here. It means this is a subfolder. Similarly, we'll check this is a parent, right? We'll check here, is this a subfolder? Yes. Start with this means it's also a subfolder. Again, we'll check here, is just parent? No, this is not, right? There is no parent with this one. Okay, because backslash c, if it is there, it means this is also a sub folder, and this is a sub folder, but this is not present. So we'll say no, this is not this and these are what we call is a parent folder. Okay, and rest are the subfolder, so we can remove that. Okay, so how we are going to iterate over the list? So we'll iterate through the list, right? How we are going to do? Iterate through the list. How? Let's we call we'll keep a result to store the valid top level folders, right? For each for each folder, if it is not subfolder, right, what you will do, will keep into the result, add into the result, right? And if it is not, means how we are going to check or not? So just we will use start with method to check the subfolder. We'll know that folder dot start with last folder, right? Because we have already sorted. So just get from the you will get each time you will get the last folder, right? You will keep updating the last folder, and you will next character next value will check in the folders list. You will check because the folder list you are making the loop, right? So last folders you will get each time, and then you will check into the folders. If the folder contains with the last folder, it means that is a subfolder. So, right, if it is not, means it is a parent. So let's add into the parent. Okay, so let's understand here. Let's suppose we have given list of folders, right? So very first what you will do, you will do the sorting, right? Then we'll create a result is a list of string. Then we'll make the loop, because this is a string array, right? So you can make a string array loop. So you will each time you will get a folder, right? The f is nothing but the folder. Then in step 2 we'll check if it should not empty, right? Result should be, if result is empty, right? Then very first what you will do, you will add into the result, right? Once you add into the result, what you need to do, just what is the last element, last result, last folder you can get from what? Because when the very first list was empty, let's suppose this list is empty, so what we'll call, let's suppose a came, so we'll store here as a slash a. This is a parent. Let's suppose, just for example, this is a parent, right? So result is full now, this result having a data here. Then second time another folder is coming, slash a slash b. That time what we will need to do, we'll just do f dot start with, right? And then we'll check, okay, the start, so this start with this or not. So you will take get add here the result, and what is the current size? Current size you can get from here, just take -1. So current size is 1, means 1 minus 1 is 0. What is at 0? 0 at 0 we have a, so we'll pass here, right? On the f, what is f currently? Currently a slash b. So is this slash a is present here? Yes, it's already there, right? Means say return true, right? So it will return true, and then we will add again here, right? But it is not saying, right, it is not start with. If it is not start with, let's suppose this is C and B, means it will give you false. Then we will add into the result. So you will add here. I hope you understand, right? If still have any doubt, let me know. And similarly, you will do for all the subfolders, right? So all the subfolders you will get at a time. You will check if it is having the parent, right? If it's not parent, just keep adding to the subfolders, sorry, results as a parent folder and return the result. Okay. So if you talk about the time and space complexity, right, you know that sorting will take n log n, that is expected. Then we are doing loop, right? So let's suppose n is a number of what do you call size. Okay, so we are going iterating for each time, right? We will use the start with, right? So let's suppose 3 to 4 folders are coming, right? Many lengths are coming. We will, this is, let's suppose there is multiple lengths we have, right? We will keep checking that one. So we'll say an operation we are making, so n into l, and that will exactly the complexity. Okay, this is the number of folders, and this is we are operating starts with, right? So we'll take n into l. Now a space complexity. For the space complexity, we are storing the result. We will take O of n log. O of n. Okay, sorry. So if we will summarize this, what you have understood? Very first, we will sort the path, then we'll loop through them one by one, and then we will use dot start with string method to remove the subfolders, and we'll add only the top level fields. So we will return the top level fields, top level folders here. Okay, still there is many approaches that we can try, right? You can try so this we know that how we have solved this problem, right? So there is other approaches that you can try. Let's suppose you can try by the try itself, right? When I will teach in the Fang preparation series, right, I'm going to use try, graph, those things I will teach in the Fang series. You can explore that what you call playlist, where I will teach the tries and what you call graph, right? Then I will explore this what you call approach. I will explain there. Okay, where it will take I think O of n into l itself, right? But it's little tricky and more complex code to do that. So better first I should teach you about the concept, and then we'll understand the approach. But if you are already aware with the tries, I'll suggest please go and try by the tries. You can also do through the hasset, and you can add a checks, right? But better you try with the tries, so you will have a better concept. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. If you still have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I will help you there. Thank you, bye, see you tomorrow.